going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You find me here in a 996 Turbo today. I'm with Jazz from SRR Hardware. We are making our way down to the Eurotunnel. We're currently on the M20 and we are going to Belgium today for the GR8 International Car Show, which neither of us have actually ever been to before. I've heard lots of good things. We've got lots of SRR Hardware customers over there as well, so we're going to check out lots of three-piece wheels today. It's going to be super fun. Yeah, heading to the tunnel right now. Going to board around 3:30 and hopefully be at the show around 5-6 p.m. tonight and see a bit of the setup action. So we'll take you along for the journey and see you there. So we made it to Belgium. We're at the expo. It's the setup day on the Friday, so show isn't open to public yet, but me and Jazz are gonna head on inside. We've got media access, go and take a look and see some people setting up. Guys, so made it into the venue last night once we'd arrived straight from the Eurotunnel. Got all my work done, got loads of videos smashed out, loads of photos done last night and actually earlier this morning. Yeah, we're here at GR8 show in Belgium. Only a 2-hour trip from the Eurotunnel at Calais, so super easy to get to from the UK. And to be honest with you, I can't believe I've never been to the show before. I think there's going to be quite a variation of cars here. I'm going to pick and choose my favourite cars that I see across. There's loads of halls here, guys. There's like around 6 halls full of cars, all sorts of things. So shall we get into it? Straight away, even in the entrance hall, I've spotted a very, very nice BMW E36 convertible. Let me show you. How nice is this thing? White convertible on what look like Rondell 3-piece, or actually RHs. They're either RH or Rondells. Let me know in the comments. They're a gorgeous set of 3-piece wheels. These used to be super cheap. Used to be like the cheapest 3-piece wheel you could buy, but I haven't seen them for a while. They look really good on this Face6. Inside is actually unreal. Full Vader interior, which has been retrimmed in like a chocolate or dark tan. Super, super nice with the Mk2 steering wheel in there as well. That's how to E36 convertible, guys, with the arch lip fitment all round as well. Really super nice. Yeah, tasteful indeed. So that's the first thing. We're only in the entrance hall. Peugeot on OZ Futura 3-piece wheels. That's pretty cool. The full leather. I need to pick up on my Peugeot knowledge. It's real nice. What do you think of the Speedline Mistrals on this Merc? I like that. Tidy. Bit of aero going on as well. So this is an interesting E46. Specifically, well, it's probably a 330. That looks like, was it an M54 330s were? Yeah, check that out. Blower on there. BBS is on it. I like these a lot. These are like stepped up. Not sure what these are. Jazz will have to let me know. Pandem kitted as well. I really like the colour combo on this car. There are so many halls at the GR8 show. It's quite unbelievable, like the sheer size of the show. I can't believe this is the first time I've been here. Really surprised. Here we are in another hall. I really like the architecture of this hall. It's quite different to a lot of boring halls we have in the UK and even in other countries, to be fair. There's something quite nice about this place. Nice Audi 100 on RSs. More importantly to me, I've spotted a very nice Alpina E28 on 3-piece custom Alpina wheels as well. So cool. These are the perfect wheel set for an Alpina inspired car. I'm not actually sure if it's a genuine Alpina, but it might just have the pinstripes down the side, but it's real cool nonetheless. Really cool color as well. Check out the audio install in what looks like a Punto BBS RS Spare. How sick is that? The old school audio install in there as well. Yeah, it's like a fully modified Fiat Punto. Seem to have stumbled across like the Fiat section. These are so cool. That is incredible, with the DHL livery on it. Custom wheels. Fiat steels. Look like they've been converted. Look at these are nuts. They've gone, so much work's gone into these. Oh, Cinquecento. Look at that. It's crazy. I think we've stumbled across like the Max Power section of the show. There's some crazy cars here from Max Power era. If this is your cup of tea, as I said, there's something for everyone here. Just to show the variation of cars at the show, there's an entire hall dedicated to trucks, which I think is really cool. Obviously there's a huge scene for these, and they are quite unbelievable, like the amount of modifications and money these dudes spend on these things. I'm not going to go any further into this hall because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, so we'll get back to the cars. But that is really cool, I think, that they have an entire hall dedicated to trucks. We're now entering another hall where there's some pretty spicy cars in here. Lots that grabbed my attention this morning while I was here making some videos and photographing cars, like Mark 1 and BBS RMs. Proper nice. And then over here, there's a super sick Mark 3 Golf on Autostrada wheels. So these are like Lambo wheels, pretty much. Really like this car. Tidy air install in the boot. And yeah, arch to lip fitment on the rear. Obviously it's on air suspension, hence that whole install in the boot. But this sits lovely. Love the color of it. Inside, it's rocking like the later steering wheel out of another vehicle. And like they look like Mark 5 seats, to be fair. So yeah, this is a proper nice Mark 3. Behind there's more old school Audis, even Opels, Vauxhalls, all sorts of stuff. Check out the Datsun pickup over here. Proper nice. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Last one I remember seeing of these was Maguire's build back a few years ago now. This is real cool on the set of custom banded steels. I love the black on black. Love these little pickups. So what do you guys think about this? It looks like a Miami blue Mark 1 Golf. Pretty sure it's Miami blue, could be wrong. The thing that most sticks out to this car, quite literally, are the wheels. Check that out. So these are like zero lip, custom made wheels, and they might look a little familiar. That's because they are based on the Volkswagen Sebring wheels, which were pretty popular and pretty much done to death over the years. And this is a nice sort of modern twist and take on them. They're fully custom wheels. They will be like probably a 3-piece wheel with hidden hardware behind. But the fact that they stick out so much is pretty nuts. But so basically the outer lip does almost match up with the arch, so really it's not really coming out that much, and it looks really tasteful. I do quite like it. It's a nice modern take on the Sebring classic wheel, really. Can't come to a European show without finding some old Opels, which we don't see in the UK. Look at the patina on this thing. It's like being dragged straight out of a bush. They've not even washed the windows. There's moss all over the thing. That's nuts. On the opposite scale of things, got a lovely little Corsa on air suspension and BBS RMs by the looks of it. Love the kit on it as well. Something super nice about an old school Opel, when they've had a set of wheels added to them, they just look super classy. These probably did not look classy back in the day, but this is really, really cool. Check out this old school Merc. Pretty insane wheels. What do you guys think of the wheel choice? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. There's no way the brakes are going to be kept cool enough, which is nuts. The whole wheel is just covered with this plate. I'd like to know if they drive on those wheels, to be fair. It's crazy. Proper tucks at the rear. Definitely on air suspension. You can get a mirror shot. There we go. That's nuts. Yeah, I haven't seen a wheel like that for a very long time. Okay, here's some Jap stuff for you. How good is this Toyota Celica? The arches, the custom 3-piece wheels on it. These are PLS wheels actually, so these are quite rare. Very rare to find a PLS centre, obviously being stepped, made bigger. Look at the, wow, look at the louver, the rear louver on this, and the heck blend. Proper mad. This is proper mad. So inside, it's pretty damn clean. Steering wheel must be out of something else. These Japanese interiors from back in the 80s and 90s were just insane. It's so crazy. The dash is so immaculate. Really like this. The wheels on this Mark III are pretty gnarly. Sentra 3-piece wheels. Like, mental. Just literally a few little slots to give the brakes some much needed air. Proper mental. I do like this Mark II. If I had a Mark II, this is the sort of thing I would get. Big bumper. It's a GTD on 2-piece. These look like 2-piece wheels. They've got reverse lip on them, which is a proper cool vibe. That's tidy. It's definitely a bit of me if I was to go Volkswagen. Do love a big bumper Mark II. Got an 8 Series on Ryle 3-piece wheels. Can't go wrong with a bag D31. But yeah, look at all these beach buggies in the background. Such a variation of cars. This entire hall is full of wild supercars and exotics. Not really my thing. I'm not sure if it's your guys' thing. I'm guessing a lot of you follow me for the modified stuff and classics. But if you want to see more supercars and things like that, do drop a comment, and next time I will try to cover some of this stuff. But for this video, I'm going to continue and find some more modified cars, I think. But I'll give you a brief glimpse of what's in here. Bare Lamborghinis, lots of new stuff, all sorts of things going on here. So guys, this is an entire hall dedicated to Liberty Walk. Pretty nice vibes in this room. They've got like Japanese music playing, and this is the car that has caught my eye. I'm not really into this sort of thing normally, but I love the Vossen wheels on this Lambo. Absolutely in love with these wheels. They are perfect for a Lambo. How good is that? I think the colour comp as well, because it's such like an iconic Lambo colour. That is proper hard. It's quite mad that they've managed to get all these Liberty Walk cars together in one place from Europe. Mad. So many Lamborghinis, man. It's crazy. Yeah, gotta love the BRZ on the works. Got another one of Jimmy's Ferraris from Performance Company. Pretty nuts. Center stage here. Oh, look at the kit on this. Very cool. You notice I've shut up because I don't actually know what I'm talking about. When it comes to wide body cars, nuts NSX, this is pretty nuts, this one. The 3STM custom wheels. These Toyotas and, well, Subarus, either or, are super popular. Of course, there's going to be a few R35s, a new GR Supra on the kit. Oh, so it looks like it's a Targa top. That's crazy. And then Auto Finesse's car, Rotiform wheels. Check out the Auto Finesse engraving on the Rotiform. I like that. Nice little touch. That's the Performance Company's GR Supra. I remember when this was bagged, back when I was working at Car Road Security, we had that in the workshop. It was a fun project. More Lambos, Gravity's Lambo. And another Lambo. Liberty Walk, gone nuts. Taken over a whole hall to themselves, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna find another hall now, because I think we have 2 more halls to look through. Very, very fond of this Mk2 GTI. It looks like it's got a VR lump in it. So this will sound the nuts. But to me, it's the wheels. BBS like motorsport centers, which have been refinished and like double stepped by the looks of it. It's definitely a vibe. Really tastefully done. This car's got the full kit on it, which looks like the BBS kit. Could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's got loads of BBS bits on, like the steering wheel. Really nice CAE shifter. The Recaro's in there from a later car. Love the finish. The colour's pretty different. Look at the spoiler on it as well. So this is a Zender rear spoiler on there as well. Really like that. This car isn't too over the top. It's got all the right bits on it without being too overstated. But those wheels, man. Those wheels are unreal. Very tasteful. Another look at that engine bay. Entering yet another hall. And in this hall, there's actually loads of UK cars, which is quite cool to see. Obviously, we're not that far from the UK. It was only a 2-hour drive from Calais Eurotunnel. So it's actually a really easy show to get to if you're in the UK. So I'm really not surprised for there being so many UK cars here. So let's take a little look in this hall. Really big fan of this pair here. So it's a Honda S2000 on that combo, stepped up BBS RSs with a crazy slant lip on there. That looks so good. And the Audi, probably a S3, A3 S3, or even an RS3, I'm not sure. Really tasteful colour. It's running the RH 3-piece wheels. Inside, S3, well, S3 seats, so potentially is an S3. Lots of carbon going on. Yes, it is an S3. The Instagram tag gives it away. Love the roof box on it as well. These two are very nice. Now, I'm not really interested in Suzuki Swifts, but I've taken so many photos and videos of this car today. It's the wheel set and the Larry colour and the carbon bonnet. Work wheels, really like them. Probably one of the nicest builds I've seen. Carbon bonnet. Inside, got some Getawworks bucket seats in there. Really contrasting pink or purple seats for the yellow. I really like that. And the cage and the air tank in the back there. Yeah, not normally the sort of car I'd be interested in, but really impressed with that car. UK as well. Nice one. And then, yeah, more wide body stuff. There's loads of wide body cars here. More Volkswagens around here. You've got the crazy boot installs going on. This is another UK car, Mazda. That's insane. Proper show car. This is the sort of car you'd expect to just be a daily, but they've gone to town on it. SSR wheels. I mean, a pretty cool thing to drive around in, to be fair. Let's keep moving. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I had to touch on this one. This Audi A3 is crazy. This is what you call a show car. I mean, look at the interior. Full retrim, full dash. Mental. BBS, potentially E88s. Not 100% sure. Nuts combo. Engine bay, everything about it is like gone to town. Crazy levels. This is what you call an over-the-top show car, but it's still subtle. It's over the top with all the right bits, but it's still subtle. If you know what I mean. If that even makes sense to any of you. Crazy combo, isn't it? With proper wheels. Finish with an air install. Nuts. Contrasting with a Chevy truck. When you do see a higher end build, it's pretty crazy. Like, I've just spotted this Civic Type R, I have to show you. Again, I know nothing about Type Rs, but you can tell that a lot of money has been spent on this build. Just from the exterior, that whole carbon bonnet. The thing's immaculate as well. SSR wheels. I mean, that's not a cheap wheel set. And it looks just right. Proper nice, that. Making my way to the final hall, and this is what is known as the main hall, which features the centre stage and a lot of hand-picked cars by the organisers, all the big boys, all the big traders you can find in this hall here. Hopefully it's quietened down a bit so you can hear me. We've got a Rotiform here, brand new G81 Touring, lovely set of blacked out Rotiforms. Now this Celsior is crazy. If you want to go VIP, this is the way to do it. Just got to show you the dish. Proper crazy. An insane amount of work has probably gone in to the rear fenders there to take the size of that lip. It's nuts. And probably on the front looks like it's probably had some custom archwork as well, just to get those wheels fit in. So much work goes into making a VIP car look like it sort of should be there from stock, which not a lot of people realise, which is quite sad. But yeah, this is done to perfection, to be honest with you. Even the brakes have been done, fully upgraded. The Instagram is Wild Celsior. You gotta love the European translations, haven't you? This thing is hard. Like the exhaust pipes, little hearts. And then as we head over to the central area of the show where the stage is, there's loads of wide body cars, R35s, Porsches, Toyotas, all wide body stuff because that's what seems to draw attention. NSX, seen that in the UK a fair few times, and the Cayman as well. Wide body stuff aside, I'm more interested in a couple of cars around the corner. First one being this Porsche over here, 944, but love the combo. Obviously BBS RS has stepped up, bagged, looks the nuts. Sits proper nice, bit of tuck going on as well. Look at the front, how it swallows those huge BBS RSs. Love that. And this is quite nuts. It's a Citroen CX20 TRE and some mental wheels. Apparently these are Rotiform wheels. Crazy combo for such an old iconic Citroen. These really are iconic. These had like factory air. Parents used to have an estate version which looked very similar to this when I was a kid. All I remember is it used to break down all the time on holidays. Probably my car of the show here because I am an E34 fanboy. Now, it's done to perfection. The heck blend, the sport bumpers, the BBS RFs, which seem to be making a comeback. I'm seeing them quite often again, and I really like them. Inside, it goes on. Full retrim with sport seats, Mk2 steering wheel. Very, very nicely done. If I had a saloon, it would pretty much look like this. Sport bumper continues on the front. So it's got the earlier car kidneys, which I actually prefer over the later wide ones. And yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Moving on, look at this mad Beetle. Not normally into these custom Beetles, but especially not 5-spoke wheels on Beetles, but there's something about the Gottis on this car. I think they're really good. They look really cool. Mental. So this is like the main entrance to this hall. And I have to show you this Porsche right at the entrance, which is absolutely nuts. So they've called it a Turismo GT. Not actually sure what model it is. It's mad. The wheels are 6AD forged. It's a really, really stunning wheel set. Really good design. It actually suits this car perfectly. Let's take a look from the front. It's on air, which is the nuts thing. They got Maxim's Ferrari over here, something I see quite often at shows nowadays. I never get bored of seeing it. It's done to absolute perfection on the Autostrada Medinas, stepped up with SRR hardware. And Maxim and his company Beverly Cars are actually going to be unveiling 2 new cars. I know that's a Porsche under there. I've seen it. It's very cool, so I'll show you that a bit later on. And I'm not sure what's behind it. It looks like a Corvette. It looks like a Stingray, doesn't it, from the shape? But let me show you what else he's got over here. So this is Kevin's Corvette, which we saw back in the Essen coverage. Really sick. And then this is another car of the show for me. I'm not even a Volkswagen guy. It's a G60 Mark II Rally in the black on black with these RSs, which have been stepped with the gold centers. It's just perfect. The interior is all black as well. It's such a vibe. It's so good. Air tank in the boot. Can't really see it. But yeah, G60 Rally, man. G60 Rally in this condition is so sick. Looks like he's actually starting the Corvette. And to draw some attention to the stand, it might be time to unveil the cars. They seem to love a Corvette at Beverly Cars. They've just finished the wheel set on this. Ozy Futuras. You can't go wrong with a set of Futuras in my opinion. Fully blacked out centre. So they're pretty hidden, but it's also got a subtle vibe to it. Maybe they've done that to match the black interior. It's mad. They're really good at pulling off the stance cars, Maxim and his team. But man, their G60 is so good, isn't it? Maxim's unveiled those 2 cars that were under the cover. The first one is a Porsche 993, aired out on air suspension, looks amazing, and it's running a set of offset forged wheels. These are really nice, really good contrast with the purple paint, the bronze centers, looks amazing. Gotta love a 993. You don't really see many 993s on air suspension, and I have to say, it's really, really nice. I love the colour of it. Very tasteful colour choice. I'm assuming it's been fully restored, this car. The guys at Beverly Cars really do go the extra mile with their cars. Looks unreal. Sitting perfectly as well, I have to say. It's difficult to get these 993s sitting so well. And yeah, this is proper low. Very cool. So moving on, just behind the 993, they've also unveiled this pretty spectacular Corvette Stingray in this wild green colour. The car's been repainted. Looks like it's bagged as well. And it's running this insane set of ATS wheels. Not heard of them, but pretty leery wheel set choice for a Stingray. Never seen anything like it, to be fair. Just goes to show that the guys at Beverly Cars really can pretty much build any sort of car, but they really do like these old American cars. Interior shot. Super nice. But yeah, for me, it's all about the 993 today. Such a nice build. Okay guys, I think that's enough of GR8 Show 2025. Really hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been my first time over here at the show in Belgium. It's been a while since I've been in Belgium actually. I've really enjoyed it. Nice and easy to get to from the UK. If you've never been to the show before, I really actually highly recommend it. There's something for everyone. As you've seen, it really does cater for all aspects of automotive, and yeah, it's a really nice place to stay. Loads of hotels, loads of Airbnbs, and it's only an hour and a half, 2 hours from the Eurotunnel. Really appreciate everyone who's subscribed to the channel so far. Having loads of views on videos, but not as many subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button, and it would really help me grow the channel even more and would allow me to go to even more events and maybe some extra features here and there. I think the next video we've got coming up on the channel will be Retro Rides Weekender, coming up in a few weeks' time. Really looking forward to that. So if you're enjoying the show coverage, drop a subscription and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.